Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today guys I am going to paint for you a Bob Ross wintry scene by using acrylic paints. So I am just going to begin. Now thank you for coming back and tuning in. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay down my white acrylic paint, and I will put down below all the paints that I used in this video. And I'm going to be doing a nice wintry scene, and if I can able to do it, I will pop up a picture of what I'm painting. So stay with me, and this is going to be very quick. Hopefully I'm going to do this in 10 minutes or less. So I'm just getting my white paint on, and now I am taking some yellow and a little bit of orange, and what I'm going for is a very light peachy background. Over here is like the sun had just went down, so I'm blending that through. Okay. And I may speed up the video, so if it speeds up, you'll know. So how is everybody doing with their Christmas wrappings? I've got all of mine done, and I have to go out yet tomorrow because you know you have to wait for that payday, and I have to go out tomorrow and do just a little bit more. I need to get food and that. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow in the morning. Okay, so this is coming together. It's quite light, and I've got a peachy yellowy mixture here. Okay, so I want to bring in a little bit more yellow in my upper right. So Bob Ross painted with oils, but you can almost get the same effect when painting in acrylics. So I thought I would show everybody. Alright. Just want to bring this all the way down. And I'm working on a stretch canvas, an 8 by 10. And actually this canvas came from the Dollar Tree. So you have to check out your Dollar Trees. And it's taking the paint quite well. Okay, so I'm down. So what I want to do now is, in the background, there's going to be background foliage. So you can use your same brush. This is a 1-inch brush that I have. And I am going to put a mixture in the background here of some purple. It's dioxazine purple. And I'm going to start here in the background and just placing some of that background foliage in, and it's blending with my paint that's already on there, because in the background your background colors need to be lighter than what is in the foreground, because everything that goes to the background recedes to be lighter because they are in the distance. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue building up my background foliage. Okay, so I have one that's like really in the distance, that's really, really light. So it's a really light tree back in there. Okay, and it just kind of continues down. Alright, so now I'm going to add a little bit of ultramarine blue to my dioxazine purple. And I'm going to come forward into the foreground again. So I'm doing this picture be wintry. And also, I'm not going to follow it exactly. I kind of want to do my own thing, so I may change things up a bit. But for the most part, it is one of Bob's. And actually, it was called Snowfall Magic. It was the name of the pick. Okay. All right. Now, let me see. I need a little red. Actually, I'm going to use alizarin crimson. And these are the paints that I'm using. I'm using Blick Acrylic, Studio Acrylic. It's a really good brand, and it's also good to learn on for if you're just learning to paint. It's really good quality paint. I really like it. When I was in college, I used this paint, and it really did good. So now I'm just adding a little bit more darker hues here, because I am coming closer to the front. Okay. Alright. Alright, now clean out my brush, because I'm going to start laying down the snow area that's in the front of my pick. Okay. So there is a land mass here. And I'm pulling some of this right into my picture, and that helps with shadows. It's just the landmass that I just put in there. And what this landmass is, it's just a little, there's a little creek that is right here in the front. And then I'm going to put another one on this side. This one comes down a little bit further. And then I'm going to start putting this one in on the other side. And I'm just using some white, and I'm just mixing with some of this, the colors that I had from this side. Okay. There we go. And so right in here, I need to anchor some of my bushes just a little bit more. So I'm going to get a little bit more of my mixture. Let's see here. Okay, and then through here, it needs to have a little more. Okay. Alright, now right through here I'm going to do another tree, but I want it to have just a little bit of a yellow hue to it. So I'm taking my white and a little of my yellow and just a tad of yellow, it's yellow ochre. Okay, let me mix it up here. Alright, so right here I just want to add another little tree. Oh, that's really light. Alright, let me go and darken that just a tad. I don't think you can see it on camera. Okay. I'm a little orangey. That's okay. At least you can see it on camera. Okay, so now I have trees that's going to be in my foreground. And what I want to do, I'm going to switch my brush. I'm going to use the acrylic handled. This is one of my favorite brushes, and it is just a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to be placing some trees in the foreground. So I'm mixing dioxazine purple and some black, and I'm going to start up in the back of the painting, and I'm going to bring my tree down So it's going to be cutting it into here. Okay, and then I'm going to be doing a few more of those. And let's do another, let's bring it down, give it some more weight at the bottom. Trees have to have their trunks a little wider at the bottom to support the tree. And let's go this way. Alright. Got a little. I have my tree more purple than I want. I want it to be a little bit more black. Alright, so now let's move to the other side. I'll come back to this one, and over here we'll have another tree. So we're just gonna go shh. I always liked how Bob used those sound effects when he was painting. Okay, and then there's going to be another tree beside it. There we go. I'm losing some of my black. I just want these to be darker. I want to make these birch trees. Okay. It's going to be a little bit smaller at the top. Alright. Okay, so far so good. Now, I gotta add some smaller branches to my trees. So I'm going to be using a 1-inch, or excuse me, it's a 2-inch liner brush. And to do that, I need to thin down my paint thinner than what it is coming out of the tube. So you add a little water and spin your brush in your paint when you're using a round brush. There you go. And I'm just going to continue to add these branches to the tree. Okay. Go. You can add as many as you want or as few. Okay. Starting to come together. Alright. Now over here on the other side, I need to add some branches to this side. Make sure this is in view so everybody can see it. Okay. Some more. If you overlap your branches to the other side of the tree, you can place in some perspective that way. But I'm just adding the branches. Okay. Alright, now I need to go back and add in some white to my birch trees. So I'm just taking my white going up. Now my tree, I noticed, is somewhat skinny through the middle, so I'll have to go back and thicken that up a little. So I'm just adding some of this white. Through here. Now I need to come down back down to my snowy bank, and where the water is, what I want to do is edge in a little shadow area just along the embankment. Okay. I have to do some on this side so we can see where okay, all right. Do little trees here in the distance, just a little bit more bushes here. Okay, and then now, actually this painting's almost finished. I am ready. This is the fun part. So what I want to do, I want to add some snow because it is like it's just snowing, or it's just started to snow. And I'm going to splatter some white paint through the distance here. Okay, and that's it. I'm done. So I hope you find some inspiration from this painting, and if you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up and hit the bell for notifications. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And everybody have a very Merry Christmas, and stay tuned because I have got a giveaway coming up and I would like to have for you all to enter. So stay tuned to the channel, and everybody have a great day. Bye bye, guys.